Hello, everyone, and I hope you're all doing well. Um, this normally would be a really happy day for me in doing this unboxing, but I kind of am really saddened with the news of former WCW and TNA wrestler Daffney Unger last night decided to take her life because of all her physical and mental things that are going on. So, with that said and out of the way, rest in peace. Daphne, you will be missed, and thank you for the many years of memories that you gave us to those of us that did watch wrestling in the past. And my heart goes out for your daughter, who just also had started in the business and had just gotten her big break. So, again, rest in peace, and all other stuff. So, anyways, let's try to move on to a more positive thing, which, as you know, you're here for an unboxing video, and again, let's just say the day was already kind of a little meh to begin with the unfortunate news of Daphne's passing, the cloudy weather out. So, to me, today was supposed to be a much better and positive day. Unfortunately, I bought something that was rather pricey because I was under the impression that I would be able to mitigate some of the costs for it. So the package showed up, and the carrier through the place I bought the product from, which was, again, B&H Photo Video, 400 Cedar Lane, Bay 78, Florence, New Jersey, 08518. So I paid for the pre-taxes and everything else on this, and I was kind of expecting it to not be a super rush, but reasonable amount of time. It came in about 2 days, but let's see the state of what my order has came in from B&H Photo and Video. Yeah. And of course, I've rubbed out some of the relevant information, but so yeah. And of course, who's the most favorite shipper that they chose to ship this by? Yeah, UPS. You guessed it, folks. So this is going to be an unboxing, and hopefully what's inside was not cheap to begin with, but is still in order, which, as you see here, this will not be very hard to open because it is practically already ripped open. Yeah. So, again, great job. B&H Photo. Great choice of shipper. You might want to rethink that. So, we have our receipt from B&H Photo and Video, their actual website, B&H. You can pause that and see that. My price was, first of all, again, like I said, the item shipped in this was not cheap. So you can imagine how I'm feeling at this point in time. And so what do we have in the box here? It's nice to see that it was partially wrapped. And with that kind of disappointment, this video very long. So, item in question, B&H Photo, your wrapping on this is very half-ass. So, I'm going to have to say that I'm not impressed, and yes, I will be contacting you in regards to the shipping of said product. Is it mostly protected? Yes, that's fine. Does the packaging on the box seem to be tampered with? No. So, what did I order from them? Well, again, barring all things go right, at some point in time, if not later tonight, tomorrow for sure, we will be looking at, let me talk about this also briefly as well, too. I was faced with the opportunity to do some hardware upgrades to my system that were relatively not too taxing on me physically for financial purposes. So I took the chance, and I have semi-future-proofed my computer system, as I will probably not be able to afford moving to the AMD Ryzen AM5 platform that is going to be starting up at the end of 2022. So, considering I had hardware that I've replaced, which means I have hardware that I can move to recuperate costs, again, budgeting, planning, and so forth, to be able to do these types of things, you can then have the ability to get better components and upgrade your computer system piece by piece in that instance. So if that's said, what, barring nothing is wrong with this to begin with, I was able to get a decent deal for, again, $611 US on a AMD Ryzen 9 5900X processor, which will go simply into my motherboard with just simply a BIOS update, which I've already done to it. There's many people that have actually taken advantage of buying AMD the 400 series and 500 series motherboards, have had the ability to buy a low to mid-tier chip, currently like what I have in the computer right now, and have had then the ability to step up to a higher end processor when the pricing and the time and the availability is right. So that's what I've done here. I will be going from what's currently in the system right now, a Ryzen 5 3600X processor that is 6 cores and 12 threads, to a now Ryzen 9 5900X series processor, which actually has 12 cores and 24 threads in it. What does that mean? Basically twice the computing power of what I already have existing in my system. What does that enable me to do? Well, better for video editing, better for gaming, better for live streaming and doing live streams where you're doing gaming. Pretty much anything in regards to data. If you buy the right components with this, which I will say to the general person out there on YouTube that is looking to, really get into being a content provider for YouTube, you can't go wrong with this processor. You can get them for probably about, they will come down in price, but they're a $500 processor, basically a $220 motherboard, a $220, maybe about $190-ish US, 1 terabyte M.2 drive to actually run on the motherboard with the processor in an optimum configuration to get the most out of it, and $200 on a good kit of DDR4000 RAM, and there's not much you're not going to be able to do with it. So, with that said, the only downfall with this processor is that the top 3 processors from AMD do not come with a stock cooler. So let us break the seal. So you will have to buy your own air cooling or all-in-one water cooling solution to cool the processor down. And that's basically where normally a cooling fan for the chip would normally be. So this instance, all you're basically getting in the box is port and readme info, installation and warranty, which kind of is weird because there shouldn't be anything that says anything about FM2, AM3 plus sockets at all on it. And of course, you get your nice little Ryzen 5000 sticker. That's the back of the processor, and again, this has 12 cores, 24 threads in it, runs at They run at a base clock. All the cores on this will run at 3.7 gigahertz and can boost up to 4.8 gigahertz, or in some instances they can go as high as 5 gigahertz on one or two of the cores. So with that said, that'll be pretty much the last of my actual computer hardware upgrades for the next foreseeable future. I now have also computer hardware to get rid of. I have a processor, M.2 drive, and 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM that can be gotten by pretty much anyone in North America. Well, I guess I could send it outside of North America too, but it could be pretty costly. Plus, I really don't know if there's anyone outside of North America that would be interested in that. So, anyways, 16 minutes in. Disappointment for B&H Photo and Video for their choice of method. UPS again. Hulk mad. UPS bad. A little bit of a laugh there that I can do. The unfortunate news of Daffney Younger. And beyond that, that's pretty much for it for now. So, thanks everyone for watching this unboxing. Stay tuned for a video again comparing the processors back and forth with what I have and what I can do with them sometime in the future. If not tonight, then probably in the next day or so, barring no issues with the processor installation. Beyond that, again, I hope everyone is safe and well. Again, if you at all are having any type of mental health issues, please seek help. Please get it attended to. There are too many awesome people in this world that are leaving us because of underlying mental conditions that aren't being treated to be helped and to help people get them treated. So again, if you suffer from depression, keep an eye on it. If you think that it feels like it's out of control, please go get help for it. Don't just wait around and let it, take you from us in the world, when we know that, we want you to be around here. So in that said, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.